Beautiful gray morning. Perfect for photos. Large Makawa right there. Little filigree below it. Lower right. Big Fukuzumi. Big tree there is a Edna Bergman. Not quite sure how that got the name, but something Dell came up with. Del Lukes. Another Makawa. These trees will all get moved and planted tomorrow. Some of them will get moved to the other house. It's a nice spreading fir tree. Paulson's has the coolest cones. Big pixie right there. Mini twists. There's a spreading star back there, the evergreen. That's pixie. There's 3 of these big, huge pixies. The spreading star I got from nursery, and it sure has a different leaf pattern and growth pattern than a couple of the other nurseries I get the tree from. It's always interesting how cultivars can kind of vary. Shouldn't, but they do. That's a nice old waterfall. Yeah, that's it. Big bloodgood back there. This monster of a Makawa. I can't even hardly get back far enough to get a photo of it. Fresh arrival. This garden gets a lot of the odds and ends and scratches and dents. Ajima, it's starting to come back. This Amaji, same thing. You can see the bottom of it. A little death on it. Now the evergreens, those were something I acquired from a friend. They'll slowly make their way out of here. We're hoping by summertime that there is grass here and I'm walking through it and not weeds. And the weeds are still here. They are shorter than they were in years past. So I'm making progress. It's a nice little Pursuria glauca pendula, I think. There's upright version of that and a weeping version. Just about got hit by a bird. Manny no Sato this year is just not showing much green on the edges yet. Shitosuyama, and then that's Esk Sunset or Eskimo. Snurasagi is coming back to life. Ended up with too many trees, and too many trees means too many accidents. Big purple ghost coming back. Now it's a big otaki right there. It's planted in the ground right away, so no problems. That right, that's Tsushigata, and then there's that Makawa seedling. Flavson, I believe is what this is, how it's pronounced. Okay, I'll be there in a second. That's my son ready to go play at Grandma's house. That's Aconiifolium. Yeah, there you go. And that's Sycamore, Elizabeth. Another purple ghost starting to pop out. Over here, you can see some more beautifully scratch and dent trees. The one with all the ribbons is a Shiraz and the Shindashojo. That's Olson's Frosted Strawberry. On the left of that is Usugumo. Got another Usaguma over here. First year of getting a boatload of those. Makawa behind it. Skeeter's broom. Look at this Mikazuki, looking pretty darn good. Now you can really see the weeds. They're really coming in. But tomorrow, all this changes. All these move around. Those big trees in the front get moved down here. Big Pixie gets put down into this corner. And going down in the mess. That's a big green cascade, Japonicum. Fairy lights just dug out of my parents' yard. Here's a cool one. Hop's Christmas tree. Spreading version. Really cool. Back there is a really old Gordon Bethan Mugo pine. Probably one of the largest ones of those you'll see. Getting these cleaned up. Here's a great contrast. The yellow golden spreader and the orange pine. It's a very classic orange pine of the Pinus parviflora family. You really, as pretty a color as it is, you don't really want it. It's dead. So, this cute little plant right here. Wodan, Pinus armorica. This icebreakers are very popular. Korean fir. Down there, the orange dream is looking good. Sneak through here. This is really pretty blue of the Lauer Hex. Over there is another Abies Perseria. That one is something like that. Pretty much look the same. I think the needles on the whatever it is larger than the Blower Hex. I think it also stays alive more. The Blower Hex, as you can see, is a love-hate because it will turn to that beautiful brown color, just as you never want. There's P multicolor. Yep. One-hit wonder of 2 weeks. Good version of Benny Jaime, as you can see. Lots of dead wood. Twombly's Red Sentinel back there is looking really good. Big Amber Ghost hasn't quite popped. Well, that'll cover it for now.